coincidence. They wanted us to start this twin flame reading at 2:22. Alright. I could dig it. Can we kick it? Yes, we can. Oh, God. Oh. Yes, twin flames, exactly. See, if I see your team, they don't be playing. Yes, you'll meet your twin soon if you haven't met your twin yet. Then seeing number 222 is a sign from your angels that you're about to have a twin flame union. Stop having doubts if you're currently in a relationship. 222 is a confirmation that you are in the right place with the right person. Things will get better soon, okay? Hey. I think that's beautiful. You over a little bit so I can keep you in my vision. Okay. All right. So, ooh, trust your inner knowing. Seriously. Hey, y'all. Hey, now. Hey, now. All right, so we gonna see. We gonna see. I mean, that's enough right there to be like joyful, joyful, right? We made sure we started 222 on the nose. That way this cycle starts correctly. Close out that energy of overactive mind and, being limited in one's thoughts and beliefs. And, we're shifting out of that. We're closing out all of that. Trust in your inner knowing, yes, about this union. It is coming in. Yes. Every time I speak, I shuffle, I see cards of confirmation. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Holy Spirit. Yes, look. The Chariot, I can't. And the Four of Wands. It is, yes. See what I mean? See what I mean, Jelly Bean? See what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh, yes. Here comes your soulmate. That time is now. That time is now. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. 10 of Cups. You're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Yes. You're going to be so glad you ain't give up. Okay. Yes. About to bring back that love and feeling. Yeah, look. Emperor, 6 Cups. Yes. That love and feeling. Okay, one general question, Allie, is $11.11. Any love questions are $22.22. Personal readings we will email about. You need to use your discernment with that. Baby, it's cold outside. All right, let's focus. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Twin Flame Union coming in. What you got to tell us, Holy Spirit? Let's go. We got a Justice. We got the 7 of Cups. We got the 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the King of Wands. Oh. And then on the bottom we have 2 of Cups. You're gonna, wow. Look at this. 2 of Cups, the Hermit, right? Eight of Cups, right? Now this deck has different meanings for these cards, so be mindful of that before you start thinking you know what's going on. Unless you're familiar with it, then by all means proceed. Four of Wands, Two of Wands, and there's the Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, the Queen of Wands, right? King of Wands is out here. This is so much about balancing energies. All right, give me a little bit. So much about balancing energies for this soulmate to come in, taking authority and claiming it and living in it, pouring into yourself in a beautiful way. It has shifted things. All it took was for you to take command. Yeah, massive shifts, massive shifts. Balance. I keep getting that. Balance, balance, balance. That's all that was required. Because one balances the other. It's the energy exchange, but it manifests in a very real way. This person, this energy is hot on your trail, all because you did that work and healed the hurt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see what Justice is looking at. Ooh. Wow. Yes. For a lot of you, right? High Priestess, Nine of Swords, right? This is what Justice is looking at. And so you already know what you were overthinking, like what you were worried about, what your anxieties, your fears, all of these things. The moment you balance those things out, you put an end, that's 10 swords, Justice with 9, to it all. It's like you started tapping in, enjoying this beautiful sort of work of art, like allowing the chords to be played. Yes, Ace of Swords, that is the truth. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh yeah, you had to shift that energy from that Five of Pentacles, and there's your Chariot. That was all that was missing. It wasn't a lack of work or effort. It was a mindset, a mentality, and how you were manifesting. And the moment you did that, bam, 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 all over. This is why this is coming. Beautiful. I really do like this a lot. This energy is coming towards you free and clear of all baggage. I want you to know that. Yeah. Ooh. We'll figure out why that's there. Wow. Divine Feminines in particular, right? Empress shows up. It has been a hard fought battle. I will say that. You've had a lot of people, and still do, who are very jealous, very envious, people who you associate with, and it seemed like it was all in good sport, but no, these people really do have genuine animosity, like serious shade that they were like conjuring in your energetic field, making it harder, right? Eight of Swords, Six of Swords. See all that mental energy, not Eight of Swords. See, the moment you stopped listening to people and started relying on your own intuition, it became so much simpler. You literally freed yourself, right? You cut ties with people, and then all you had to do was quiet the inner mind, right? The Seven of Swords is what's missing between these two, right? And so not falling for the lies and the trickery. Oh yeah, these were seriously heavy burdens that people were trying to place upon you. Oh yeah, these people wanted you to just quietly fade into obscurity, but that's not the way that works. Okay, let me just check that really quickly. Inner wisdom. Okay, because I was looking at the board and 9898 is out here, right? And so that number correlates to inner wisdom. This is what I was picking up on. We see the Ten of Wands, but then we see the Hermit, right? Ten of Swords, right? Prince of Swords. It's inspirational, right? All about this journey with the world. It required introspection. Like this year, this energy. I was literally thinking if 6 were 9, and then they showed me 9898, and so like the flipping, the energy, the ever swirling of it, if you will, like the double caduceus, if you will. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Confidence, faith in the divine, starting to appreciate what you have, the abundance that exists within you, and so with external to you as well. It's also confirmation that your angels are in alignment. They love seeing you win. And you're looking at this so-called competition here with this Five of Wands energy in a very comfortable position, like Knight of Swords energy ready. Again, any sort of high value major arcana, you've already gone through those stages from the ground up. I feel like your words cut deep, and this is what spawns a lot of this jealousy and this venom. But because the divine feminine energy usually experiences ascension symptoms first, right? You have to go through this, and so literally your healing facilitates the masculine's healing. It allows you to elevate, able to share these energies, so to speak. Yeah, it definitely shifted the wheel in your favor. Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. I, I do feel like your guardian angels and your guides were kind of pushing you in this direction to free yourselves of this self-imposed prison and restriction. These binds, these chains that were unduly placed upon you. Yeah, see, Four of Pentacles. It was supposed to restrict you, but instead it put you in a place of gratitude, of appreciation for what one has. Exactly. They were really trying to facilitate this shift into lack. I'm dead ass. Put a lot of work into it, like real work. And but you just kept transmuting it. I was getting that with the King of Wands there, right? Just clearing these stages. Right, you really could teach on self-love, but what works for you doesn't necessarily work for someone else, and that's all part of it too. I was saying that to someone the other day. As much as I could explain all the little nuances, your journey, your stage is meant for self-exploration, self-discovery. And so I would literally be doing a disservice to just cliff note it. That's like, for those of you who are Adam Sandler fans, The movie Click is very much like that. You think you're like, okay, that was, mundane, blah, 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 blah. But when you look back, it's all those things that you missed out on trying to get to the grand finale. The grand finale really is the transmutation of energy into the next plane. And so enjoy this journey. And that's all this has really helped you do. Stop living life in such a fast-paced energy. It's actually refortified a lot of the feminine energies. That's what I'm giving. What I'm getting. It's giving you a zest for life. Okay. I do feel like this person, right, is attempting to figure out how to make their approach. It's just the way the energies are organized here. Divine Feminine, I feel like you need to kind of take a deep cleansing breath so your twin can approach. I know it's been rough, and I do mean that. I know it's been rough, but this person is actively around you. Like they're teetering in your energetic field, and I mean that like, but also very literally, they're around. This that's really funny. Um, they know who you are, is what I'm getting. Like they're certain of it. There's no confusion here. They just don't want to startle you. It's so funny. I'm seeing this cool scene, like someone's like literally looking out, stargazing, and someone approaches them and saying something like, "Are you wishing for me?" And like literally, it's so neat. Like you see the proper mirrored soul in their eyes, in their expression. I feel like there's a lot of skepticism from this divine feminine because of the stages of your own awakenings. Going through, your catalyst, your karmic, your false twin, your, da da da. It wears on you. And so I'm getting work on your resting bitch face, love. Like, you need a little R&R, okay? I feel like you don't need to say anything. You don't need to be prepared for war, because I do feel like divine feminine, you are at the ready. You are ready for war. You fought hard to get here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're gonna know. Like you're gonna know. You're just gonna feel it. This person is showing a lot of restraint because, like, you're like a homing beacon to them at this point. Let's look at the King of Wands. And then look, the Two of Pentacles. I mean this. Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Like, look who comes out. You're this person's other half. I mean this shit. Like, they know who you are. Like, this is crazy. This Your color, your favorite color could be green, or you look really good in green, but green and gold is what I'm seeing out here. I mean, they are using every bit of their strength that they got. It's your auras. Your auras match. As I say that, look, there's the mirror. Like, oh, this is so cool. So cool. Look, I'm telling you, look, Seven of Swords, Emperor. Your Emperor is plotting, right, in real time. Like, this person's around you. Genuinely around you. Empress. Don't play with me. Man, it's taking everything they got. They got a plan now. I don't know if I'm gonna ruin it and explore it, but this is real. This is so cool. I'm so happy to be able to say this. It's been a long time, y'all. You be jumping timelines and shit. Gotta go fix some shit over here. Gotta jump over here. Do all this. People forget about that. You know what I mean? Like timeline jumps and distortions and having to heal those segments and oh my gosh, man. Right. All to get to this great apex moment in your destiny. Wow. You think this whole time for so many that, you know, you've been being punished with all these delays and hangups, and realistically, it's all part of the grand design. Like, you wanted them correct. You wanted them right. You didn't want them half-baked, right? This is so cool. But I really want to stress, especially with these twin flame unions, you must be stable, secure, sound of mind, sound of who you are. Because if you're insecure, they're insecure. Like, this is cool, but it gets even more spiritually connected, even more the truth is more evident between the two of you. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, man, this is neat. Eight of Wands, this energy, this is coming in. Communication's coming. For those of you who have really been trying to manifest, wish, whatever you want to call it, conjure, whatever, um, interaction, a meeting, communication. I feel communication very strongly. It is Nine of Cups. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This has been a long time coming. Knight of Earth, Ace of Wands, and the Punishment card, which is the Hangman. Right, like I said, it has been a long time coming. But it had everything to do with you guys internally doing the work, the collaboration of spirit, taming the lower self, elevating the higher self. It's just the natural maturation, the inner wisdom that comes with it. It is what it is. So we're not going to fret over that. You hit my hand and flip. All right, let's see why that could have come out like that. It wasn't the right time for things to come into a balanced space. You both needed to do a lot of soul searching, a lot of healing. Hermit, Ten of Swords, like literally. You had to heal from all forms of betrayal. Neat. And I'm definitely speaking primarily because divine feminine, you awaken first. It's just, as much as you think you're not in the lead, you are. And it's like the moment you started to realize that, things began to shift. It's all like outside. I don't have triple digits out here. I have a bunch of double digits. Now I have the first triple, which is the nines. Other than that, they're doubles. That's personal growth and development. I've got 33. I have 22. I have 10, 10. I have 11 with 2 aces. 8, 8. Hold on. Like there's another one. Okay, triple eights, triple nines. See what I mean? That's beautiful. All right. I don't want to linger. Let me do Allie's energy read real quick. Let's check. There you are, Gemini, showing up very strong. It's simple. You want to know what's going on with the Scorpio coming out of prison? It's all on the up and up. High honor comes out. It's all good. I don't know if you helped him out when he first got booked, but there's something about unexpected income. I don't know. I mean, he's definitely coming from a poor place. Maybe he's looking for some sort of handout because you're a person of high honor. So I would be mindful of that. But I see great fortune on the bottom, right? Adjudication. I don't know if he's got a settlement or something coming towards him. This could go either way. Hold on. Yeah, he has nothing coming out of prison. He has nothing. And he's hoping that you, being a person of high honor, like I stated, will help him out. It's going to be up to you on what you do. But I feel like with marriage coming out, this he may fuck around and ask you to marry him. You know, like, and be as some sort of like token of his appreciation and shit like that. But if you're the, you might want to really think long and hard before any of that. Something about a child. This person's, I feel like he's immature. Or they're, something about a child on the, main female. I mean, listen. Ali, you have a lot of endeavors. You have a lot of talents. And I know your children are growing up themselves, right? But allowing this person to come in, and this is what this would be, like, this would be pretty much the equivalent of you two shacking up. You know what I mean? Like, this person may be trying to give you this gift of a child since you're so fertile. This is part of their thought process. You're on your way to being, you know, a main female, meaning independent and all those things. Um, but also, I just would think long and hard about that before I let him come, because that's what it's going to be. He's going to ask you to stay with him. He's going to ask you for some money. This, that, and the third. Even being released. I don't know if he told these people that he's being released to your home, because you know normally they have to have a place they can stay. They ain't never stopped people before. I'm just saying. But he's definitely got nothing coming out. Like nothing. He's starting from square one. And you know what though? But you never. Let me think about that because you guys were in a business partnership before, right? And this person, he may feel like he helped you at a time or two when you guys were in this business partnership before, and uh, it could be very innocent with the whole child thing. Like it really is just innocent that he's just in a bad way that he needs help. And I don't really think he has too many other people he can truly go to that will keep him from being back in this place. You know what I mean? Just simple violation of parole. Not saying he's a terrible person, don't know him, but there's something about this. I do feel like he needs help. He needs financial assistance. Especially if there was any sort of like kickbacks. Looking out at a different time, just something like that. Oh, I know that. We've discussed that before. That the person you're with is a really good provider. He treats you well. We've seen. We've discussed that. We've seen that. I don't know. I don't think your current person is going to be too excited to have this energy around. Like main female. It's not that she's single. She has a person. You know what I mean? Like. Could also just be he needs help. He does. He's going to need work. Probably because you guys were like business partners or something. I keep feeling that. Or y'all had some sort of collaboration. This is like, mm, I still think he gonna ask. I feel a handout ask in some way, shape, or form. No, we talked about that too about him and his wandering eye, especially when y'all went on that vacation. I believe it was. Which one? Cancer? I don't know. I don't necessarily get that that's a true statement with the whole. If he did have a kid on you, he ignored that kid too. Scorpio. Okay. That's what that means. Okay, with the thoughts of the child. Okay, because I'm like, what? I feel like he has nothing. It's really, I just saw, broke ass and shit like that. And you're on, I don't know what endeavors you got in the works, but, Scorpios are really sensitive. They rule other people's money. And so he can sense that you're doing okay, that you know, even with the person you're with taking good care. It's like all of that. I wouldn't let this person in my life. I don't care if he hasn't reached out. Don't do it. Don't do it. I wouldn't. I see lonely, extra triggered, and looking you up. They have nothing. Broke ass, and there's dodging a bullet. You don't need this bullshit. It's just gonna create chaos. Even if the guy you with is hoish, so what? That's your choice to deal with that, right? Don't invite this energy into your life. It's only gonna cause destruction, Allie. Like that's all this is. That's all up in your energy. Like from you, you're in a place of high honor. Stay there. Don't let this broke energy into your life. I understand. If you want to toss him a couple dollars, toss him a couple dollars. But let that be the end of it. Don't let this man anywhere near your current relationship, your life, or anything like that. It's not going to do you any good. Just saying. If you feel like you owe him, come up with a denomination of what you think you owe him and be done with it. Yeah, I wouldn't. Mm-mm. 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 I don't even care if he come through making it look good. It's not real. It's an illusion. It's just stunting to get into a better position. I don't like it. I really don't like that energy coming like that's around you. All I can see is Mr. Still Your Girl look in the background. Especially if you happy. Ugh. You know, Scorpios feel some type of way. They do the endings. They're the ones who call quits and shit. Be careful with that shit. Mm-hmm. Look, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Be careful. Okay. Moving on. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, let's take another. Oh, oh, oh. Let's take another gander at the twins. What was that? Oh, I hear Callie Minogue. Na 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 na. Somebody said they can't get you off of their mind. Star card. Yeah. You like a celebrity in a mind. Hey. Excuse me. There is someone who really don't want me talking because I be like, fine, fine, no cough, no throat tickle. As soon as I get on a live, all of a sudden there's a problem. And as soon as I start to say that, I cut to the Ace of Swords and the Prince of Wands. I gotta stop with that energy. You're only hurting yourselves. Yeah. Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords. Like how much you're only hurting yourselves, baby, because I only do this out of love. You're only hurting your own selves. It's so sad. Wasting all that good energy. I appreciate the power pellet though. Alright. Let's look at the twins. You said 222. I'm here for it. Those coming into union, thank you so much. Yes, there's the Emperor on cue, right? Ugh. I like that. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna marinate for a second. I love the mystery that they didn't put a person's head on it. You know what I mean? Clean cut, got the little brandy sniffer, cigar. Like, go ahead. He fancy that. Ooh, we got Temperance and we got the Fool. All right, them some heavy hitters, y'all. That is nothing to play with. Don't mind my ashy hands. Wow. I told y'all it's all about alchemizing those energies. What else you want to tell us? Alright, I guess we're done with that. Let's look at these. Tell us about this newfound alchemized emperor. Oh, he coming in fast. Truly, Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands. Like, they are moving. Now that they know what they know, they moving fast. I mean, fast. Yeah, Ace of Swords still. Alright. Yeah, the priest. Oh, yeah. They understand it now. Ooh, they living by faith. I like this. Geronimo. Alright, tell us more. Let's see. And look at this. Wow. Hermit and the Death card. If that is not the Dark Knight of the Dark Knight of the Dark, look who on the bottom. The Emperor with the Chariot. Wow. Ace of Swords. Wow. Wow. Look. Six of Cups and the Six of Earth. The 66 energy. Wow. I'm hearing that a song from Queen of the Dam by Korn. Watch You Change. Wow. They really had to tame their beasts, their demons. Like this was different for this emperor. Like they had to really recognize what it was. Whew. Yeah, they coming out exactly. Emperor, Chariot, sure. Came out twice. Sorry, right there. They're all majors, y'all. They're I'm just floored right now. Look, look who on the bottom. The Queen of Cups. Look at her. Got nothing to hide now. Yo, but at least they're coming. They're coming single. Look, recognizing that Ace of Cups, that beautiful chosen vessel energy, that's of themselves just as much it is of the Empress, but you don't even see her. This is all about the Emperor, like going deep within. This is beautiful. I like this because some things people just gotta do for themselves. You as much as you want to help them and take them by the hand, you just can't. You just can't. Sometimes you just gotta leave them there in that dark night to go through it. You already showed them that it was possible to survive it, to become better, the best version. You know what I mean? It's okay. But now, like on some real shit, like there's all sorts of energy surrounding this emperor as well. Like they have ancestors and everything, but there's this energy in the room present with them. It might be a little cold, divine masculine, but it's nothing to be afraid of. Like you have angels and ancestors right there with you, guiding you. And for some, I'm also getting, and I don't normally pick this up, but somebody, you're not new to this journey, and your divine masculine has actually transitioned. This person is with you. They're there helping to encourage you and to help um, guide you down new paths. It's like you now have to step up into that energy of being your own divine masculine. Excuse me. This is parts of the journey that, they don't often speak about. They always speak about union, but union of self is equally important. Life deals some interesting turns, and it's not always about gender. It's about empowering that energy. It's more tapping into the cerebral, into the logical mind, the mental space. All the kings represent air, air of fire, air of earth, air of water, but it's the mental energy. And I'm speaking to the collective of those divine feminines who are now being asked to step forward into that emperor energy. Even if it's a temporary part of your journey, you still have to master it before you can step into hierophant. You know what I mean? So you're able to teach from your experiences in a very organized way. But that's just for some. But this dark night was huge. As I say hierophant energy, I cut the deck right where? To the hierophant, the priest. Exactly. Yep. You have to experience that part of the mirror of the inverse, the yin within the yang and the yang within the yin. Everyone has to. But this is huge, y'all. Like, this is what it's taken for union to happen. For some, union of self. For others, this is you actually coming into that physical part of the journey where you meet your masculine and ascend into that next level. But I am getting heavy that shift into hierophant energy. Yes, with the nine of earth coming out, it's a path, it's a venture, it's an elevation. Look where she's peering into the fortress, right? This is definitely for those feminines where I was speaking, where you're having to step into this very masculine role. It's the Venus and Virgo energy, also with the Hermit, also Virgo. It's just that shift. But the same way I was speaking of the yin and the yang, the glyph for Cancer actually illustrates that very well. It's like a crossing and then a split. Okay. Hey, everybody. Very cool. Because with the Fool, it's a new segment, a new leap. You're transmuting from one to the other. So yeah, they're pretty much keeping me on that. But for all of you single divine feminines, right, who've been in this your period of isolation, your period of solitude, um, it's wrapping. Simply put, it's wrapping. Again, illustrated with the 9-9 here, the 44 here. These personal numbers of ascension, and look what comes out. The priest, Hierophant energy, and the tower. Yeah, this is a new level that you're being catapulted into. Still, look at all these majors coming out. This is wild. Are you guys able to like really see this? See how so much of this journey, as much as we want it to be 3D, it's it's very spiritual. The only card, and it's real. What's happening is very real. And it'll be tangible because love is a verb. And so you will see this, you will experience this. in this realm. But this is a catapulting onto this level. You've finally broken through some sort of barriers. For those of you who have for some of you, you've already been resonating in this emperor energy, and this is where you're being catapulted to the priest. For some of you divine feminines, what I'm seeing is that you are shifting into this emperor energy. And so pay attention to what is being said now, because literally the same thing, this energy, this dark night, as much as you're like, oh, it's one and done, as we dig deeper, as we go further into our own soul's growth, healing, and recovery, as certain memories are unlocked, as certain past life acknowledgments and knowledge comes to the forefront. Again, it's triggering. It's all part of the progression. It's all part of the journey, but you must see it in order to clear, in order to progress. That way you can step into this very serious master teacher energy. And it's so funny because it's like, if you take 4 out of 9, what do you have left? 5. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You're right where you should be. So cool. And it's coming fast. I don't feel like these shifts take long. There is something about Jupiterian energy, Sagittarian energy here. Just because it just came out again. The new business book. It's over there. So if things seem a little erratic, trust the process, trust in the fortuitous nature of the journey, and you being protected with the full energy. Okay. Keep an eye. Okay. I'm sorry. Right. So, the unstoppable explorer of mutable earth. And this is pure energy. Like when I say this is like the cosmos doing their thing with all of these majors out here. So, like fire itself, the Knight of Wands can be spellbinding. Without a safe place to burn, however, he can rage out of control and he could become unstoppable, unstable, violent, and destructive. Knights, the adventurers and rescuers of the deck, are inherently fiery individuals. Each one combines the element of fire with the element of its own suit. The Knight of Wands, however, is the only court card that embodies a passionate combination of fire with fire. This is really cool. So, oh, man, you're learning in real time through all of this, learning and being taught by the divine, this how to alchemize and transmute. You're about to be, some of you are going to be cleared to fight. I don't want to say dirty, but it feels that way. Because if the Knight of Wands is appearing and fighting fire with fire, you know what I mean? It goes to that energy of an eye for an eye, being equal parts in that balanced energy. It's the knowing what to do. Like, this is serious energy. Even like just looking at the glyphs, right? The Aries, the ram, right? You see how it's the two horns go this way, but the Taurus symbol is not too dissimilar. Those horns are slightly set more apart, right? With this circle at the bottom. You see this U shape, this vessel, right? But you also see like this another type of vessel. It's like there's more. It's the other aspect, the other side of masculinity, so to speak, of the divine masculine. And it's the mutability between the two. It's like the light and the dark. Action plus intellect. It's expansive. The Hierophant stage is really an expansive, um, the way it opens up there, the way the glyph is, the U aspect of the horns of the bull. Like cows are nurturing, they're protective. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's the next level of how to be a leader, of how to be a ruler. It's just it becoming that spiritual person, that guru or whatever it is. It's so funny, right? Because I'm gonna use people like Nipsey Hussle, for example, right? I don't know much about him, but from what I do know, I feel like they stopped him right as he was transitioning into the priest stage of his own journey. He was very much in that emperor. He was making those moves. But at right as he was transitioning into this, they put the kibosh on him. Because the adage is, if you build it, they will come. And what you are building is that huge. So just be on the lookout, so to speak. But you're seasoned at this point. Not everybody who finds themselves as one of your followers, um, parishioners for some of you, congregates for others of you, whatever you want to call it, they will not be there for the betterment. They'll be there for your demise. You're being led down a path that will allow you to um, show what it is that you have not only endured, learned, and then now can teach and help elevate mankind from the pits, because the tower falls, that is like rubble. And so the same things in which they use to attempt to take you down, you are now being authorized to be able to use in the same fashion, but in a high vibrational way, if that makes sense. It's like you're getting access to the restricted part of the library. All right, I gotta get out of that. That's too deep. Wow. As for those of you who know you have been oscillating in your divine masculine energy, if you have not, but you've been feeling those nudges to step into it, that still applies to you. Okay? And I kind of gotta leave it there, guys. I love you though. Let me just see if they want to give me one little, one little gem. Twins coming into union. Okay, listen. Keep it a private relationship when this happens. I know it's an old chestnut, but I'm going to keep drilling it into my collective until you really understand how important it is to keep, you know, everything to yourself. Keep your business to yourself, right? Because there's always going to be people, you know, prying, trying to get their way into what doesn't belong to them, more than newsy. right? So they can tell your business, reveal what is not theirs to reveal, okay? And don't get it twisted. There are people who will really try to weasel their way into your connection because they know who you are spiritually, or they know who your counter is spiritually, and they understand the importance of these missions, and will do everything that they can to, infiltrate it before you guys are ready to make your big public debut, if you ever choose to. All right? Okay. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be blessed, be safe. Don't be a terror. Bye.